What is up, y'all? For today's video, I'm gonna be reacting to a couple episodes of One Piece. So yeah, I still can't believe that the SEREPHIMS are kind of rebelling against Vegapunk and all his satellites and everything. Also, the potential team up between Luffy and Zoro with Kaku and Lucci. I don't know. I feel like that team up kind of goes hard a little bit, right? It kind of does go pretty hard. So I'm very excited to see how these next couple episodes go. But before I get started with the reaction, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. With that being said, let's get started with the reaction and see what One Piece has in store for us. Oh my god, already the animation is going hard with this. Oh, so this is gonna be a big fight. This might be like a big fight or a big episode if the episode is like the animation is going this hard. Look at that, Zoro dodging it while still carrying Kaku. Kind of sick, not gonna lie. But it is also kind of weird. Dude, again, the animation is going hard right now. Thing is, I don't think Luffy and Zoro need to team up with Kaku and Lucci. I think they can handle the SEREPHIMS on their own. Or am I just thinking too highly of them? Goodness, I cannot believe the animation for this. The episode just started and the animation is seriously going hard. Yeah, so that's the only reason why they're kind of having trouble a little bit, is the fact that they're also protecting Kaku and Lucci. Total elimination of all 7 Vegapunks. So that was I'm sure we all kind of expected that, right? That was their plan all along. I'm pretty sure they even said it at like some point that, you know, their target was Vegapunk. So yeah, it seems like what Sentomaro was saying in the last episode, this is gonna be like another Ohara incident. So it's interesting that like Vegapunk never came up with like a failsafe. Like if for some odd reason the SEREPHIMS just don't work, or someone else ends up kind of like making a protocol to like get rid of all the Vegapunks by another Vegapunk, right? So it's interesting that he never came up with these possible situations that can happen, or not that could happen, but like may possibly happen, even if it was like a very low percentage. They're just gonna run away, right? That's what Edison's gonna say. He's like, we just run. I knew it. I knew Edison's like, yo, I got a plan. I know what we can do about this if this ever happens. We just gotta run. You know, it's brilliant. Again, I wonder if Vegapunk only made 4 of them, right? Because there's S, Shark, Hawk, Snake, and Bear. So I wonder if he made I wonder if he ended up making like, you know, one for Doflamingo, one for Buggy, one for Weevil, Moria, maybe even Crocodile, Law, since they were also warlords at some point. But I wonder if he did that. If Vegapunk did, that becomes even more of a terrible situation for them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. It's the move that got Zoro. So I think in this situation, they're gonna have to team up with each other. Luffy's doing it. Luffy's doing it. Yo, they're teaming up. It's gonna happen. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. The team up is actually gonna happen. Luffy, Zoro, Lucci, Kaku versus the SEREPHIMS. Yo, that goes hard. That goes hard. Damn, rubbing it in. Luffy's straight up rubbing it in and telling him like, yo, you're not gonna do anything to my friends or Vegapunk, right? Just because you can't beat me? Yo, that is like, Luffy is just, he doesn't give a damn. Man, I cannot believe this team up is actually about to happen. This is so unexpected. Man, that move brings back memories from Thriller Bark. Oh man, the cuffs are off. The cuffs are off. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is really happening. Oh my god, 4th year bounce, man. Okay. Oh my, I cannot believe, this is insane. This team up. This is more insane than Luffy's team up at Impel Down. Oh my, wait. Why did Kaku's leg almost look like Sanji's Diable Jambe? Why did like I legitimately thought his leg was gonna start burning. If it started doing that, I was gonna have questions. Man, that's kind of like Kagu is kind of like the Sanji for Zoro right now. He's kind of like the Zoro for him, or the Sanji for him. Dude, this is something you would not have expected at all to happen. Luffy teaming up with Lucci. This is something you would never have expected to happen. And look at that, they sent these Seraphims flying. They each sent them flying. What is... Oh, no, Shanks! Oh, this kid is reminding him of so much of Luffy. Yeah, this is exactly what happened with Luffy all those years ago. Let me guess, he's gonna end up eating like a mythical Zoan type double fruit, but then, you know, like he first thinks it's a Paramecia type. Isn't that what's gonna... Then we have mountain bandits show up, aren't we? You gotta stab yourself, you know, give yourself a scar on the cheek. Seriously, this is exactly like when Luffy was a kid. So like, where is Shanks then? Where is he? Wait, who is dumb enough to like attack Shanks? Of course. Why am I not surprised? It could possibly be Kid. Like, is Kid really like trying to start a fight with Shanks? Gosh, Shanks looks hot in this animation. He looks absolutely hot in this animation. Wait, I don't know why it didn't click in my head. Because the last time we saw Kid, he was on it, like he was at Elbath. But if Rockstar is saying that Kid is attacking them, does that mean Shanks is at Elbath right now too? Like, was Shanks just like chilling here in Elbath, just, you know, like reliving his time with this kid, reminding him of Luffy? So does that mean this, like, Shanks is hoeing around with this bartender too? Brother. Again, just, okay, this is great. This is great. Like, not only do we get a callback from when Luffy was a kid begging Shanks to take him on his next adventure with this kid, now we possibly get a fight between Shanks and Kid. This is not gonna end well for Kid at all. This is not gonna end well for him. Wait, hold on. Beckman just had a memory of Kid and his arm was just bloody. Is Beckman the one that did that to Kid during the time skip? So this means, if that's true, this means this isn't Kid's first time going up against Shanks and his crew. He's really gonna try to run it back already? First we had Law going against Blackbeard, Luffy at, you know, Vegapunk's lab and everything going against Rob Lucci. But now we potentially could have a Kid and Shanks rematch. Yeah, this is crazy. No wonder the animation's going crazy for this episode, because not only did we get that crazy team up with Luffy, Lucci, Kaku, and Zoro, but it seems like we're getting a fight between, or a rematch between Shanks and Kid. Oh gosh, they really are at Elbath. All that food was ginormous. Oh yeah, so Shanks is at Elbath. Oh! Wait, which was Dory and Broggy? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've seen them. Wait, is Dory and Broggy on Shanks' crew? Or is he just asking him for help? Is it bro, if Dory and like, I might be just stretching this, but if Dory and Broggy are actually on Shanks' crew, that makes his crew even more insane. Like, yes, Luffy has, you know, giants on his side too with his Grand Fleet and everything. But it seems like these two are actually like if they could possibly be just like actual members of Shanks' crew. Dory and Broggy, we haven't seen them in so long. And when we finally do see them, they're just hanging around with Shanks and his crew, possibly being crew members with Shanks. That's insane. Absolutely bonkers. Now, this fight could possibly be quick, right? This could be a quick fight between Shanks and Kid. But I kind of hope like this ends up taking a little bit of time, because we never got to see Shanks fight. We never got to see him really fight at all. Dude, Of course Kid wants to fight you now. Of course. Isn't that the final one? Isn't that the final road poneglyph? Wait, is that the final one? What? I'm pretty sure that's the last one. So the last road poneglyph is at Elbath? Oi, this is gonna be crazy. All right, here we go. Okay, I cannot believe this is gonna happen. Kid's crew versus Shanks's crew. I feel so bad for Kid. I feel so bad for him that he's gonna have to, that he really wants to do this. She looks absolutely terrifying. She scares me. So they didn't even get to see Shanks when they first went, like, fought against him. They didn't. It seems like Kid didn't even get to fight Shanks. He lost to Beckman. Oh my. Kid, you really want to run this again with Shanks? You're really trying to run it again with Shanks? You're trying to lose your other arm too? Man, like, Kid is ballsy. He's ballsy. Gotta give him respect for, wanting to take on Shanks again. Also, he's not the smartest whatsoever. Just because Kid took on Big Mom thinks he can handle Shanks. Sure, okay, Kid. I respect your decision. Oh my gosh. The one arm versus one arm. This is gonna go crazy. This is going to go crazy. Like, even though, again, it could be a quick fight, but I feel like this might be an insane one. I think Shanks might actually, like, I don't think Shanks is gonna end the fight early or, like, quick at all. I think he might actually want to take his time just to see just how strong Kid has gotten within the past couple of years. I don't know. I feel like that's what Shanks wants to do. I don't see Shanks wanting to end this fight right away. I see him wanting to kind of, like, take his time with this, check out, Kid's strength and everything, see, like, just to kind of test the waters, because he was strong enough to beat Big Mom. Yes, he was, partnered up with Law and everything, but still, he took on Big Mom. So I don't know. I feel like Shanks might want to just kind of test this out, see how strong Kid has gotten over the past couple years. But man, this episode's crazy. This is absolutely insane. The animation, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The team up, Luffy, Kaku, Lucci, Zoro versus the Seraphins, and they sent them flying. I don't think that battle is over yet, but the taste that we got with it, beautiful. Shanks is at Elbath, and he's gonna run it again. Well, not even run it again, because Kid didn't even go up against Shanks. He lost against Ben Beckman. So we get the rematch between the Red Hair Pirates and the Kid Pirates. Oh my goodness, this is this is crazy. This is insane. Oh my god, I really hope this next episode we get to see that fight. I really hope we get to see that fight. Also crazy, we haven't seen Dory and Broggy. I feel like we haven't seen them in, like, so damn long. This was still, like, this is before even Alabasta. We haven't seen them in so damn long. And when we do get to see them, they're at Elbath, right? So their battles with each other are finally done. But then Shanks was like, hey, do you guys, like, want to help us fight? Help us in this fight and everything. So either they're not part of the crew, or they are part of the crew. If they are part of Shanks's crew, that is disgusting and insane, and I love it. The first time we get to see Dory and Broggy again, they're potentially part of the Red Hair Pirates. That's wild. This episode was just absolutely wild. Please let the next episode be this rematch between the Red Hair Pirates and the Kid Pirates, because I need it. I need it badly. So yeah, enough of that. Again, like I said, this episode, craziness. We just get a taste of the absolute craziness to come. let's just get started with the next one. Honestly, it's kind of tough to say which one of the teams have a tougher opponent, either Lucci and Luffy or Zoro and Kaku. Oh my goodness. Oh my. It's not, it doesn't even look like it's feeling any of this damage, but it still looks crazy. Look at that. He's trying to be like Sanji. This man is trying to be like Sanji while looking like Usopp. Okay. Again, their team ups are absolutely crazy. Like the way that they're fighting alongside each other, it almost seems like it's natural for them. It almost seems like they've been doing this for years. Seriously, they're all totally in sync with each other. Man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Again, this team up is just crazy. I love the concept of this. Now, is the battle over, or is there more to come with this? Because I feel like the Seraphims went down a little bit too easy. Even if they were going against Lucci, Luffy, Zoro, and Kaku, I don't know. Part of me kind of feels like they kind of went down a little bit too easy. Like, I think they might have to. Yeah, I think the battle's not done. I think like Luffy, Lucci, and Kaku have to go into their awakenings. Zoro has to, you know, be king of hell again, you know, to like officially destroy these guys. Comparing them to Kaido, the comparison to Kaido's insane. So that's why the Seraphims can't go down that easily. They probably had DNA from King, and they just, you know, Vegapunk just used it to, you know, in the Seraphims. That's why they're not going down so easily. Yep, that's why. That's why, because they have part of some of like King's blood. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful that Zoro knows this, because again, he took on King, beating him, and like he figured it out pretty fast, I would say. But what was the downside with the flames? It was like when his flames are on, he, you know, their defenses are insanely like, you know, through the roof. But then like it sacrificed speed, I think. Right? I'm pretty sure it would sacrifice speed, if I'm remembering their fight correctly. See, Zoro figures it out pretty fast. Even though Zoro's not the smartest, his battle IQ up here, regular IQ down here. Wow, he remembers every single thing, but never mentioned it. Like, just the part about the flames, that, you know, they were fine with Zoro not mentioning it earlier, but with the fact that he named all those characteristics, they're all just like, now you tell us? You couldn't have told us this sooner? Look at him taking his sweet time. Taking his sweet time. Damn. Damn. Why you gotta do that to Edison? What did he do to you? All right, Nami, it's on you. You gotta figure this out. Bring out Zeus. Bring him out. Yeah, she has a soft spot for children. So like, even if it's an enemy and it's a child, Nami would still have a really hard time like going through with actually fighting them. All right, Nami and Zeus's first like official time fighting alongside each other. This can get interesting. This can absolutely get interesting. Come on, Nami. Come on, Nami. You got this. Plus, he's a robot. He's a cyborg too, for the most part. So it's perfectly fine. Wait, his flames went out. His flames went out. Oh no, they're back on. Oh, if only Nami knew the secret of you know, Lunarian's weaknesses. Wait, but then hold on. Even though his flames were up, even though even though the flames are on, it took damage. Wait, could it be because it was electricity that went through him, so that's why? This could be big. So I think maybe physical attacks are what, like, its physical defenses are up here, but it's like, you know, like when it comes to like special defenses, a little on the lower side. Or is this thing just pretending? Okay, it disappeared. So like, I don't know, are they safe for the time being? Oh no, it's still going after. It's still going after Nami. Okay, how are we gonna stop this now? I mean, like, it really seemed like Wait, is San? No, no, that's a different. Wait, no, is Sanji already there? Ooh, ooh, okay, Sanji for the rescue. Sanji for the rescue. Oh man, Brook was about to do something cool, wasn't he? But then Sanji had to show up. Okay, okay, did solid work. That attack did solid damage. So now they should be fine. Now they should be fine with Sanji being there. Okay, okay, with Sanji looking like this. With Sanji looking like that. You know, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. S Shark versus Sanji. I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, who's gonna come to their rescue? Could it be like Jinbei maybe? Jinbei and Stussy could probably come into this fight. Ooh, the flame. Whoa, whoa, wait, wait. What's going on? Oh, no one. Okay. 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 Lilith was not worried at all because of that bubble gun. It has sea power. So like, you know, like, okay. Okay. I should not have doubted you. Should not have doubted you at all. So maybe they don't need to be saved. Maybe they don't need to be saved. Maybe Liv has got this. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. It's not working. She got to do it again. Wow, she really is like Hancock. Why do I feel like this is how Hancock was like when she was a child? You know, like maybe like before she got captured by the Celestial Dragons and everything, right? I feel like that exactly is her as a child. Oh, okay, Frankie. Okay. Okay. He had the plan. He had the plans unlocked. Oh no. Oh no. Not the waterworks. No. Oh no, this is gonna. No, Frankie. Frankie, don't be dumb. No. Frankie. Man, I cannot believe Frankie fell for it. I cannot believe he fell for that trick. Oh no. Oh no, it's using the charm. It's using the charm. No. Oh man, okay. They're gonna need saving. They're gonna need saving for sure. Oh, wait. Is he gonna find out about like there's a Vegapunk in there too? So are we gonna learn this here? Like, why are there two like Vegapunks, right? Why are there two of them? Because he's right there. He's right there. Like, this has to be the real one, right? This has to be the real one, and the one that like they've been hanging around with isn't the real Vegapunk. Oh no. Shaka, no! Not Shaka. That, who could have, there's no way, could this be the other Vegapunk? There's no way, right? Because he probably is still a child and like with Bonnie still, unless he just dipped. But no, Shaka. Oh, that's not good. Why? He was like one of the best ones. So is this like the Vegapunk that like the imposter Vegapunk? Of course we're not gonna see that. Of course we're not gonna see that. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? We are not going to see that. Not Shaka. No. Oh, I cannot believe it. Not Shaka. Why? Why do that to my boy Shaka? He was so chill and everything. He did not deserve that. He needs to pull through. He needs to pull through. But yeah, this episode, this was nice. This was nice. Getting more of that team up between Luffy, Lucci, Kaku, and Zoro versus S Bear and S Hawk. Crazy. And like, I think they even have more of an edge now because Zoro finally told them, you know, about the flames on their back, you know, because they're part Lunarian as well. So he's like, yo, once the flames are on, attacks aren't going to work. They're going to be slow though. But when the flames are off, they're going to be a lot faster, but physical attacks are actually going to work. You know, it seemed like Nami against S Shark. It seemed like Nami and Zeus, you know, did pretty good damage against it. It looked like they possibly possibly even one shot as Shark. Doesn't happen. Sanji comes in and saving Nami, and so now we're gonna get S Shark versus Sanji instead. Frankie, Lilith, and Usopp could have, finally dealt with S Snake, but Frankie fell for the waterworks, and now they're all turned to stone. Well, Frankie's like 75% turned into stone, and then Shaka finds possibly the real Vegapunk, but then gets shot. So again, and then episode ends there. We don't know who the real we don't know who that was. I'm going to assume it's the Vegapunk that's been hanging around everyone, even though I feel like that one should either still be in his like baby form or his like child form, because Bonnie turned him into a child. Unless he was just like, Bonnie's already in that room, there's no point in hanging around, so I'm gonna go like wander around or maybe check on the prisoners and everything. Once he saw that Shaka was in front of possibly the real Vegapunk, shoots him right there. Not my boy Shaka. Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that to Shaka? He did nothing wrong. He did not deserve that whatsoever. So even though we got, more of the, the tag team between Lucci and Luffy and Kaku and Zoro, even though we got that, I do wish we got to see that fight between Kid and Shanks, because their battle was starting, was about to happen and everything. Kid was already there, but we didn't get to see that this episode. Fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm sure they're gonna do another crazy animation when that fight happens. So I can wait. I can potentially wait. So yeah, solid episode. This one was a solid one. The last one obviously was just insane. So yeah, these two episodes, crazy. But I pretty much got nothing else to say, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for my other reactions, also for my discussion videos. So if you're into any of those, definitely subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, the whole thing. So with all that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time. See ya.